So by now, everyone that's been tuned in should know that everyone involved has been denied bond and is being held by the feds. A picture of Big 30 on the jail yacht has already hit the internet, and Pooh Shiesty has hired a powerhouse of a legal team.
There is no contract, this mystery contract. They have no contract. They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no
denied bond.
Bro, this nigga look confused.
A picture of Big 30.
Big 30 look confused as hell, bro. He look like he ain't never been to jail before, which ain't cool for people who have been, but he just look, it's just funny when you hear all these rappers talk about all this gangster stuff and then they getting locked up in jail and they look confused like they don't know what to do. Ain't nothing to do in there, brother. Sit down somewhere, take a nap. But you ain't gonna sleep no time off though. It's gonna be a long road for them.
On the jail yacht has already hit the internet, and Pooh Shiesty has hired a powerhouse of a legal team.
There is no contract, this mystery contract. They have no contract. They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence. What they have is they have allegedly 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making these allegations against my client and many more.
Now clearly his lawyer is sending shots at none other than the infamous Gooch, and I have new paperwork with some details y'all are gonna wanna see.
Not
first
Gucci.
And foremost, there are people out there spreading a narrative that Gucci said nothing. He was with an off-duty cop who was his security, and that's who snitched. No, bitch, this is coming from one of the biggest Gucci fans since I was 15. Gucci snitched. According to the federal paperwork.
And this shit is so crazy, bro. Let me tell y'all why this is crazy, because Gucci, everybody, like, see, I'm 28. Everybody around my age or just a little bit older than me, probably 30 or younger, or, you know, somewhere around that age and down, has looked up to Gucci. Not really looked up to Gucci, bro, but we at least been listening to his music for a long time. And I know I've been listening to his music forever. I never looked up to him, but everybody know Gucci is the guy who always talking about robbing and fucking selling drugs, and he's just a street dude. You know, he's supposed to be this tough dude who always, you know, say he don't snitch, and he despises snitches and he hates snitches and all. He hate rats and all this stuff. But as soon as he get caught up or get robbed, the same shit he was doing in the streets, he want to tell the police, which is crazy, bro. But nobody told on you, but you want to tell on them when you get robbed up.
Paperwork, he had 2 security officers, one of which stayed in the lobby of the building, the other staying in the vehicle, and neither of the 2 ever entering the recording studio. After Gucci was robbed and brought out of the booth and into the control room where everyone else was getting robbed, his security guard who was in the lobby saw Big 30 blocking the door. That's when both guards attempted to push through the door, only to see Pooh Shiesty's gang with more Drakes than that lookalike contest. So in reality, the security didn't actually witness any of the robbing or kidnapping. They just saw commotion at the end and guns drawn. But let's look at the finer details. I was able to obtain the incident report from the Dallas Police Department, which states they responded to a robbery in which suspect Pooh Shiesty had the complainant at gunpoint and took the complainant's property.
Wow.
The suspect description would say he was wearing black pants, a black
You robbing the same person that took you out the hood in poverty is crazy.
shirt, and a black ski mask, while the victim was none other than Roderick Delantic Davis, aka Gucci Mane. Now the victim suspect relationship would say they were acquainted, and the incident report would also name the 2 other victims with Gucci. Now again, everyone was saying, oh, they robbed the security who was a cop and that's who snitched. Shut the fuck up. MM in the federal paperwork is confirmed to be Matthew Marzal, Gucci's personal photographer, and BP is confirmed to be 46-year-old Brandon Putman. Now things get even more interesting here. BP is a private chef closely associated to Gucci Mane, as he can be seen not only wearing a 1017 chain, but sporting 1017 clothing as well as attending many events such as Gucci's birthday. But things go back way further than that. BP is one of Sun Valley's originals. Sun Valley being the old apartments located in Zone 6 on Atlanta's east side of Boulder Crest Road. A hood Gucci has famously rapped about for years, and the same hood OJ the Juice Man came up out of, which is why they'd all be pictured together. BP would be tagged in old photos of Gucci in the hood, showing this wasn't just a personal chef, this was a very close friend of Gucci, possibly considered family. And in that same photo, BP would comment classic, to which someone replied, "Not one rat or coward among us." Well, BP would also make the news back in 2010 after Clayton County and Fulton County authorities seized over 300 pounds of marijuana valued at $1.7 million, while seizing almost $200,000 in cash, multiple vehicles, and a gun. So BP wasn't just anybody, he was a
real nigga, man, but you know.
But inside of that music recording studio, he'd get his chain snatched, his pockets ran, and BP would identify not one, not two, but 4 of the suspects by name and Instagram handles.
What the fuck?
Now let's talk about Gucci. The incident report would state the responding officer met with complainant 1, Roderick Davis, and the 2 other victims who stated they were robbed at gunpoint by 6 or 7 unknown suspects wearing black attire. So this is stating Gucci was one of 3 suspects who told police he was robbed. Now the actual statements have been redacted under.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really hope they lying. I hope something come out that Gucci did not rat on these dudes, because that is unbelievable, bro. For you to live the same life Pooh Shiesty rapped and lived, and then for you to sign a street rapper like him, not just him, but multiple other rappers that are from the streets and even from Pooh Shiesty's hood, like, and then you tell on them, that's crazy. Like, what you expect, bro? You used to live like this, and then you sign nothing but street rap dudes. Like, dudes that's not just rapping about it, dudes that's actually in the streets. And he just got out of the feds 6 months ago, bro, if I'm not mistaken. Pooh Shiesty just got out the feds, so it's like, bro, you know these dudes is who they are, so you shouldn't be surprised when you get robbed for trying to pretty much hold these dudes, pretty much trying to extort them legally.
Under Texas law, but police were told exactly what was taken by who. Gucci told officers he was robbed of $3,600 in cash, a blue and white Bulgari watch valued at $250,000, alleged to be the same watch gifted to him by his wife for his birthday, and his wedding ring worth $50K, while his earrings were worth another $250,000, meaning Gucci was robbed for a total of $553,600.
Damn.
BP got for his 1017 pendant worth 20.
See, that's another reason why you don't even need to be wearing that much. Why you even got that much jewelry on in the first place? It's a lot of dumb shit going on in this video. I ain't gonna lie. And that's another, come on, bro. You walking around, what they say, you a walking lick. Literally. A walking lick, bro.
20K, and the cameraman got hit for his Rollies and Louis, worth around $96,000 total. So in all, Shiesty is made off with over $600,000 worth of shit. Now, how would the police know exactly what was taken from Gucci? Because he told them. Y'all really think Gucci's security was in a whole nother area of the building that didn't see shit, and he's gonna know exactly what got taken from Gucci and the exact value? Or do y'all think Gucci was standing there whispering to his security, telling him what to tell the police so he wouldn't be considered a rat? All in all, it's looking bad for everyone in this situation. Gucci told, Pooh Shiesty them facing life, and crazily enough, none of the evidence has been recovered.
That's crazy,
no guns,
bro.
no jewelry, nothing. On top of that, apparently nothing has been found on video. So this whole case is built on statements, meaning Gucci and his team will have to see this through and fully cooperate to get justice.
Crazy.
Now again, this paperwork is aligning with the federal paperwork, saying Gucci cooperated, and it's destroying the false narrative that people put out there of Gucci didn't say nothing. His off-duty security officer, police, whatever, is the one that said everything. I mean, it's complete bullshit. And the funny thing is, the people saying it, Gucci don't even know y'all. Y'all are just saying it because y'all can't believe it because y'all don't want to accept it because y'all been listening to Gucci for so goddamn long, it just hurts y'all's hearts.
Facts.
But the paperwork is the paperwork. Gucci identified Pooh Shiesty, told the police everything Pooh Shiesty was wearing, told the police everything that was taken off of him and the value of what was taken. Now, like I said, at this point in time, no piece of evidence have been recovered. This case is entirely built on statements, but you don't actually need to recover anything to convict somebody.
If
somebody is
told.
willing to say you did something, that's enough to get you convicted. That was enough to get me convicted of armed assault with a firearm. Like that was my charge. There was no evidence. They never found the gun. They did a whole search warrant. They didn't find shit.
1090 Jake mad because it's the same shit happened to him. He already know what the ending results of this shit is. Locked up, no evidence.
But somebody went to a grand jury and said I pointed a gun at them and attempted to rob them. And that was enough for me to get charged, and I ended up pleading out in that case. Same shit here, but Gucci and his team are gonna have to fully cooperate. And because this is a federal case, they're gonna get subpoenaed. They're gonna get subpoenaed, and if they refuse it, they're gonna find themselves in some trouble. This isn't a situation that you can just make go away.
It's the feds,
Statements
boy.
were already given. This became a Fed case. The feds have investigated, they've indicted, they're deciding not to release any of the suspects, and they're gonna take it all the way. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how this case plays out. But hey, let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section.
Bro, that is fucking wild. That is wild, man. The video speak for itself. Gucci a rat, bro. Gucci a rat. They said there was no recoverable evidence at all. They literally are only going off a statement. So, and the officer that said this was under oath when he said it, bro. He's not about to risk his job for some random rapper or some crash out. So, hey man, it is what it is. Y'all leave comments. Let me know if y'all think Pooh Shiesty actually gonna get, sentenced for this, being that they can't find nothing, and Gucci and the people he was with are the only people that are the only evidence the police really have. So y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. I think it's over for Pooh Shiesty. He did this shit in Dallas. He did this shit with the ankle monitor on. He did this shit 6 months, not even 6 months after getting out the feds, and I think he was still on house arrest. So, man, he got a lot of shit against him. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it ain't looking good, bro. It's really not. Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think, man. And I'll be back with another one soon.